welcome to the Brain Changer Arts Project, Physiotherapy through Dance. And today we are going to the circus. So Layla is going to teach you an amazing dance to one of my new favourite films, The Greatest Showman. But before we do, we're going to have a little think about warming up and also what it's going to take to do our dance today. So the circus is a show. So it's all about big movements, big expressive movements, facial expressions, a little bit like the theatre. But in the circus, everybody has their own act. So everyone does something different. So this is a chance for you to figure out your own style of dance, your own special act when it comes to our circus dance. Layla's going to show you an idea of what the dance could be, but please feel free to add your own flavour to it and also your own costumes, even if that costume is imaginary. So we're going to use our costume as a little bit of a warm-up. First of all, we're going to go from the bottom. Think about our footwear. So we could be clowns with enormous shoes. We could be ballerinas or tightrope walkers with very dainty, beautiful shoes. So let's think about our shoes first of all, and then let's imagine that we're going to put them on. So if you need any help from a parent, then ask your parent to help you put your shoe on, bringing your foot up and placing that shoe on. And onto the other side, placing the shoe onto your feet and have a little walk in them. So marching, maybe stepping with your feet straight, your legs straight, moving around the room a little bit, getting used to those shoes, coming up onto your tiptoes maybe and having a little bounce, maybe having a little jump. Lovely. The next thing we've got to think about is trousers. So we might have tights, we might have fancy ringmaster trousers, or we might have big ballooning clown trousers, or anything else that you can think of. So let's put our trousers on. Putting one foot in first and bringing it all the way up to your hip, and then putting the other leg in, bringing it all the way up and snapping that waistband. Lovely. The next thing we're going to think about is our jacket or our leotard or our top or anything like that. I'm going to wear a jacket with big buttons. So I'm going to place it on my arm, follow me with this, and then hook it over, doing up the buttons, nice big buttons, pop in the collar, and then last thing I'm going to put on is my hat. And I'm going to put on a ringmaster hat. You could put on a cowboy hat, you could put on a swimming hat, whatever works for you. I'm going to put on my big top hat like this. And then let's think a little bit about our faces. So maybe we want to put face paint on or makeup on. So let's give our face a little rub. Imagine that we're caking it with face paint, giving your face muscles a little bit of a massage as well. And then let's think about those facial expressions that we're going to need to use in the theatre. So first of all, let's do a big smiley face. Nice and happy. Then let's do a surprised face. Now let's do an angry face. You can make a sound as well if you want. And now let's do a sad face. And let's finish off with a happy face. Yay, amazing. Okay, perfect. Now, the circus is full of magic. So let's feel that magic, that dance magic in our fingers. Feel it tingling through our fingers. And then let's rub that dance magic all over our bodies. So first of all, going up our arms, getting it all over our arms, onto the other arm as well, onto your shoulders, into your face, and then down onto your chest and your belly and your hips. Rubbing it all over and then down your legs, all the way down to your feet. You can get someone to help you rub your dance magic if you've got a parent with you. And all the way over and shaking it all around the room. Let's move around the room, shaking that dance magic all over the room. Woo! Amazing. And I think we might be ready now to learn our dance. On with the show.
Oh, thank you for that, Harriet. So today we're going to be doing our dance to The Greatest Showman. So for this dance, you're thinking all about things you might see at the circus. You're thinking about everything being really big and larger than life. We're thinking about our facial expressions and really going for it with all of our moves. So we're going into the Dances to the Greatest Show. I'm going to start our dance with 4 movements. So our first movement, we're going to make ourselves as small as we can, and then we're going to open as wide as we can. We're going to make a huge star shape, almost like we are the biggest star in the show. So that's our first movement. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in the music there's like a boom, boom. And as that happens, we're going to just think about breaking our positions in 2, boom, boom, in like 2 phases. So we've got, and stretch, break, break. And it doesn't really matter what you do, but you're really thinking about relaxing that movement into our next one. Now you can choose any movements you want for the next 3, as long as they're to do with the circus. So for my first one, once I've done our break, I'm going to think about being a hula hooper. So I'm going to get my hula hoop and I'm going to spin it around my body and then I freeze. Boom, boom. So we've got our break again. So I'm going to go hoop, hoop, freeze, bum, bum. Great. So we've got our star is number 1, break, break. We've got our hoop, or whatever you choose to do, bum, bum. Then I'm going to go for a juggler. I'm going to think about going up and down, maybe catching a ball. Is that my frozen position? Bum, bum. And then for my last one, I'm going to go for a lion tamer, not a lion tamer, the actual lion. So I'm going to go, and again you can make the sounds, and then from here you're going to break that position however you want to. So we've got those 4 positions, and you're going to do them twice through. So we've got star, break, break, and hoop, break, break, and juggler, break, break, last one, lion, break, break, and back to the beginning, star, break, break, and hoop, break, break, and juggler, break, break, and lion, break, break. Lovely, and then it's where he starts talking, the ringmaster starts talking. So we're going to hold your hand on your hip, and with your other arm you're going to address the audience, so nice and strong. Make sure we can see your faces, and then from here you just really hold in that position nice and strong. Great, so the next bit, from this point we're going to make a circle with our arms, and our leg goes behind and we look to the side of the room. Almost like we're presenting something that's over this side. And then from here, we go to the other way. Big circle and look. Lovely. Now from here, we're going to imagine that we're running somewhere in slow motion. 2, 3, 4, and again 5, 6, 7, 8. Great, that's the beginning section of our dance. For our second section, it gets a bit faster. So from here, you're going to do in, out. Lovely, so your legs are going to jump in, out, punch, punch. Fabulous, here we go. 6, 7, and in, out, punch, punch. We're going to do in, out again. In, out, down, down. Great, let's try that again. 6, 7, out. In, out, punch, punch. In, out, down, down. Then we've got nice low bounces to one side and the other side. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go to one side. 1, 2, 3, pull. Other side. 2, 3, pull. We're going to come around. 5, 6, 7, down. Great, so that next section, after we've done our running, we've got in, out, punch, punch, in, out, down, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, other side, 3, 4, we go 1, 2, pull, 1, 2, pull, we go all the way around, 2, 3, 5, 6, down. From here we're talking about fire, so we want lots of fiery movements. You can do anything you want for this. Imagine the flames of a fire flickering up and away, and nice and fast. So we've got our fire, and then we're going to paint a picture. So this is going to be different movements, nice and smooth. Painting our picture. We come round again, we draw our big circle. We hold in, and we're going to come back to our star position. Great. So now we've got our third section. So here we've got our air guitar. So imagine you've got a guitar in this hand, and you're going to strum your guitar. So we've got 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. And then the same move as before, but this time our arms are coming over our head. We've got 1, 2, pull. 1, 2, pull. We come round. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make ourselves really small and into our star shape. And we repeat that one more time. So we've got air guitar. 1, 2, 3. Draw a big sunshine. Pull across. 1, 2. Across. We draw a big circle. 3, 4. And up. And that's where we're going to leave it today. Let's give it a go with some music. Starting really small.
This is the moment.
Circle round.
You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for your
down, really low.
It's only this moment, don't care what can get it.
Side to side.
A dream, can't you see, getting closer. Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling. Take it.
Fire!
It's fire!